Uh-oh. Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today I like to talk about the true Dharma or Nirvana for only people who have the most wisdom. If you are a real person who wants to attain Nirvana this life, you have to listen to me early, because I have attained Nirvana for 19 years. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana this life as well. I'm ready, but are you ready? The topic to speak in this video. Let's take a look. The topic to speak in this video. You should be afraid of rebirth instead of fear of death. You know, the true Dharma in Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We did not study about the human existence. Sorry, because our true self, it doesn't really exist. What you see now, over here now, you see and hear in the way. You see and hear in the way. You see. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. But you were taught to believe. What you see now is a man who is standing. The word a man who is standing is just a fictional language. The meaning of the fictional language is doesn't really exist. You know. The topic to speak in this video, I say you should be afraid of rebirth instead of fear of death. Why? Why did I say that? You know, the Lord Buddha taught people to attain Nirvana this life. The Lord Buddha taught everything on this earth is soulless, is not an ego. Everything on this earth is an impermanent, because it's detailed very all the time. Can you understand me? Our true self is doesn't really exist. What you see over here now, you see and hear in the way you see. You know, the true Dhamma in Buddhism, it's not possible to teach each other, because there's nothing to teach. This is the reason that I have to borrow the fictional language to create content and story to talk to you further studies about the first idea we taught for session. Because the idea is the heart of all suffering, as I told you, until you can realize your thought. That means you have mindfulness and wisdom to enforce suffering. Until you can realize your thought. Until you can realize your thought. That means you have mindfulness and wisdom to enforce suffering. You know, the Lord Buddha taught people to attain a nice life. You know, the topic to speak in this video, I say. The topic to speak in this video, I say, you should be afraid of rebirth instead of fear of death. Why did I say that? You know, the true Dhamma in Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We did not study about the human existence. You know, the Lord Buddha taught, when we die and we born again with a new body. Our new body, it may not be a human, it may be an animal, maybe devil, or maybe born in hell. But if we are lucky back to be born again as a human, we may be crippled, such as be deaf and dumb, be a blind man, be a madman. And the most important is, when we die and we born again, we must fight with food hunger. Food hunger is the most suffering disease, because there's no food to eat, we will die. You know, if you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. And you must consider, along as I said, over and over again, until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it. The topic to speak in this video, I say, you should be afraid of rebirth instead of fear of death. You know, no matter how many times we born again, we must suffer. When we die and we born again, we must suffer. No matter how many times we born again, we must suffer. Those who can understand in this talk, they will be afraid of death and reincarnation, and finally they die to attain Nirvana this life. Achieving Nirvana is in the false suffering because there is no cause to be born anymore. Achieving Nirvana is in the false suffering because there is no cause to be born anymore. Can you understand me? The best way to solve life problem, the best way to end the false suffering is, as I told you, until you can realize your thought. That means you have mindfulness and wisdom to end the false suffering. You know, you should be afraid of rebirth. You should be afraid of rebirth instead of fear of death, because we exactly die. Because we exactly die. Can you understand me? The Lord Buddha taught people to attain Nirvana's life. Achieving Nirvana is in a false suffering because there is no cause to be born anymore. Achieving Nirvana is mean when we die, we will not be born again. Can you understand me? If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. You know, meditation cannot solve life problem. Mindfulness training cannot solve life problem. The best way to solve life problem, the best way to end false suffering is until you can realize your thought. Until you can realize your thought. This is the best way to solve life problem, to end false suffering. Can you understand me? Topic to speak in this video, I say you should be afraid of rebirth instead of fear of death. You know, when we die and reborn again, we must find the suffer. When we die and reborn again, we must find the suffer. No matter how many times we born again, we must find the suffer. Can you understand me? The best way to solve life problem, the best way to end false suffering is until you can realize your thought. Please bear in mind.